Tevin was very good tonight. Do you know what? He was stronger than I thought he was going to be. Very slick opponent. But we knew that, you know what I mean? When I got the cut, I went off the game plan a little bit. My plan was catch the jab all night long and mainly make him miss his backhand. I'd done him very well in the first 2 rounds. We were trying to counter that backhand every time we were trying to either commit with him or work the body a little bit. But what I wasn't expecting was that cut. And straight away the corner said, that's deep. Make sure you win these next 2 rounds in case it did go to the scorecard, you know. So then we had to push forward a little bit and just we swayed off the game plan really, you know what I mean? And it was like after that I was trying to in sparring I was trying like 2s and 3s, you know, explosive 2s and 3s, and then because I was trying to win them rounds I started working on most in the earlier rounds, whereas that wasn't the plan. The plan was to every round pick it up, you know what I mean? But because of the cut we rushed it a little bit, and listen, he's a world class opponent. He's after defending the title so many times. But it was enjoyable. I had fun tonight, you know. It was good fight.
Tevin, with this fight, do you think going into the 11th round, did you think that you would be able to stop him?
Sorry, what?
Well, when I seen him hurt, I thought I could, but I had messed my hands up like in the 4th round. Okay. It swollen, so but you know, true champions, we fight through anything, so I had to push through it. But I mean, I know guys at this level it's not gonna be easy for them to go down, you know. So you just gotta keep pushing it, and you gotta be in shape to go 12. And I was in shape. I was in hella shape. He was in hella shape.
No.
I got a lot of respect for this guy. I know what kind of fighter I have in Tevin Farmer, but this guy gave a blueprint on what you do when you get a chance to fight for a world title. You give 110% of what you have, and I have a lot of fighters that should watch his performance to know, you know, if you go in there and you do everything you can do and you do the best you can, there's nothing else you can do. So this guy should be proud, and I told him that after the fight, that he came in and he executed the best he could, and he didn't get the decision, but he earned the respect of the entire boxing world. Anyone who saw that fight who doesn't respect this guy doesn't know anything about the sport.
The thing is, this is an entertainment business, you know what I mean? I'm here to put a show on. I'm here to work hard. If I had left that ring with an ounce of energy, I would have been annoyed at myself. I put it all on the line tonight, and we pushed forward, and I pushed so much, I even drained myself a little bit, you know? Like I went off the game plan, but at the end of the day, I put it all on the line. And at the end of the day, all you can ask for a man is to give it his 110%, and I gave him all of that tonight. Tevin just was the better man tonight. And I'm just happy I put on a good performance, and I left it all in there tonight, you know? Like I said before, be a warrior.
Jono, how bad were you hurt in that 11th round?
Do you know what? It wasn't even that it was. Obviously, I was hurt. I was a bit rough, but it was more my eardrum went, so my balance was off. It was like physically or mentally, I was all right. Mentally, I was with it, but my eardrum was just burst, and I've never experienced that before. So my legs were a bit all over the place. I was like, this is new. You know what I mean? But it's good to overcome those things because I'll be back stronger. Next time when it happens, I know how to deal with it. You know, things like that. Boxing's all about progressing, pushing yourself to the limits every single time. If you're not pushing yourself in the boxing world, then what's the point in being in this sport? I don't want to fight average people. I want to fight the best in the world. And I done that tonight, and I put on a good performance. It just goes to show that I'm only 26. I belong in there with the best in the world. You know what I mean?
Was the body attack bother you?
Say that again?
The body attack, his body attack. He kept it up the whole fight. Did that bother you at all?
I ain't slow down, no. Nah, I'm a tough guy. It's gonna take a lot to stop me. Yeah. He was doing good work to the body, but it didn't phase him, no.
Tevin, how would you grade your performance today?
I mean, a true champion, even if you have an A performance, you gonna always say it's a COB. You know what I mean? I feel like there's always room to improve, you know? So I give myself a B minus, C plus, somewhere around there. I don't think I'm ever give myself an A. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But no, I'm gonna go to the doctor and see, you know. I don't think it is. I can move him pretty well. But I mean, we gonna see as time go on.
Just as long as his hands are right to wrap around a Philly cheesesteak tomorrow, then I'm happy. Because I want one of them bad boys. My hands are sore, you might have to feed it to me.
describe the atmosphere, first title fight until 16 years.
Oh man, that feel great. I mean, coming from where I come from, I started boxing at 19 years old. You know, I'm only 28, and it was a lot of guys way before me that had opportunities or could have did the same thing. And for me to just come up and tell my promoters, Luther Better and Eddie Hearn, like, listen, I want to fight in Philly, and for them to respect that decision, man, it's a big thing, and I'm happy and I'm grateful. I have a team around me that we work together as a team, you know. In this business, usually promoters just be like, "This is what we doing. This is what we doing this, we doing that." And Friday, I be like, "Okay," because you know we fighters. But I have two promoters that's willing to work with me, and they respect me, and I respect them, and it's more than just a business.
With that being said,
Yeah.
Eddie, everybody in the room, it's been mentioned that Eddie said there was a possibility of the $5 million offer for Tevin to fight twice a day.
I actually didn't say that. Someone else said.
Okay, Steve, someone else said that. Well, your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are is that Tevin Farmer's got to be at the top financially. That's what we worry about. The whole world wants to see that fight. But Tevin's worked himself into a position now where he's a valuable commodity in the American fight game. You know, he's had 3 world championship defenses in 4 months. Tank's had 3 world championship fights in about 5 years. You know? So we'll be going back and sitting down with Lou, and there is a mandatory for Tevin as well to deal with, but that's the fight. That's the fight that will secure Tevin's legacy in the sport, not just his financial legacy, but his actual legacy. And as well, I want to say well done to Jono Carroll. And he's never really boxed at the level of Tevin Farmer before in his career, and he stepped up and he boxed at world level tonight. It was a world-class performance from him, and I think he's going to be a big star in America because I think he knows how to play the build-up, but he's always entertaining in the ring. I think the fans are going to love him, and I want to thank Philadelphia as well, because that was a fucking hell of a show.
Shit, it was a lot of Irish.
It was a lot of Irish. There was a lot of Irish, but there was the Philly guys come out, the Irish came out, the Polish come out. It was just a great feeling all night from top to bottom. Hank Lundy against Sparrow at 6 p.m. And it's great to see Tevin headlining in his hometown.
I also want to say this: that the zone deal really has served Tevin's interest in terms of what he wanted from his career. But you got some historians in the room like Nigel, Bernie Fernandez. You guys know this. How many times in recent years have you seen a guy have 4 world title fights in 8 months?
Not at all.
Not anymore. Well, I was going back to try to figure out the last time a champion had 4 world title fights, and I couldn't find
Henry
it.
Armstrong.
You got to go back a while, and he's had 4 world title fights since August of 2018, and that's a great thing. Like that's a great thing for him. It's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be an active champion. It says a lot about Tevin Farmer and the fact that he's always in the gym and he's dedicated to his craft. But the zone's given him that opportunity. We got him the title in Australia in August. He's now defended it 3 times in 6 months. You can tell me that's great.
I was hoping you were going to be born that way. You're banking on that.
Right, guys, 2 more questions from the floor.
Tevin, O'Connell landed a lot of body shots tonight. Did that push you at all?
Who?
Carroll, I'm sorry, Carroll.
Oh man, well, I fought Gregor tonight. Damn, I got hit a lot. I thought I fought Gregor.
I was just wondering if you would push.
No, I dictate the pace in the fight.
You watch for it, son.
I box when I want it. No, it's over. I'm gonna give him his cheesesteak and be out. I boxed when I wanted. I went to the body when I wanted, inside, outside. I did whatever I wanted, and you seen the fight, so I think you should be able to really determine that. You seen what I did.
Last one, yes, sir, mate.
Will it help you prepare for fight international fighter?
Where my boy at? Where he at? Where my phone from there? You ready to hit on? Oh yeah. That's the one who He had me. Big thanks to him, man. Yeah. And I don't know if he got promoted or not, but y'all should look at him right there. That's the guy that helped me. So, but Jono Carroll gave up a good fight tonight. You know what I'm saying, we put on for Philadelphia. Hopefully we can do it again in Philadelphia. Not me and him, but of course somebody else. No, I'm serious. But he put on a good fight, you know. He had 16, not 16 if I'm tripping. He had 16 pro fights, and it showed tonight. I'm at 34, you know. Being a veteran do mean something, you know. I feel like he gonna learn from this fight because there's not a lot of guys out there with the skill set that I got at 130 pounds, you know. And one thing that he did wrong tonight was he threw it slow, you know. And he threw it slow. I just feel like he needs to slow down a little bit, pick his shots more, and he be better.
The coach looking at me.
Yeah, that's what he did. You know? But thank y'all.
Round of applause for these two.